The Marvel Cinematic Universe has begun its planned extension into the realm of television programming with WandaVision, the first of several planned MCU shows that will be debuting on Disney+. This is not the first time we'll be getting MCU-related shows, as we've gotten the likes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the various Netflix Marvel shows before now. But while those other shows tended to exist within their own little bubbles and were merely influenced by the events of the movies, this is the first one whose events would be feeding back into the larger story of the MCU. So it should come as no surprise then that my expectations were quite high going into the first 2 episodes of WandaVision. And if you'd seen any of the trailers for the show, then chances are you were already aware of its unconventional approach to superhero fiction. In other words, no one should be going into the show solely expecting the pair to be beating up bad guys, or at least so I would hope. Hi guys, Michael Abayimi here, and today I'm reviewing the first 2 episodes of the new Disney Plus MCU show, WandaVision. Before I dive into the review proper, I'd like to do a brief recap of the events that transpired before the show. The last time we saw Vision, he was busy getting his head crushed by Thanos during the climactic battle of Avengers Infinity War, while Wanda, on the other hand, was last seen in Avengers Endgame, where she'd gotten some measure of revenge for his deaths during that movie's own climax. So how exactly is Vision still alive in the new show? That's just one of several mysteries brewing at the background of WandaVision. The show itself is framed as a show within a show, with both Wanda and Vision playing themselves in what is effectively a 50s era sitcom about an odd couple moving into a new suburban neighborhood. And the first 2 episodes find the pair dealing with simple domestic challenges, like preparing for an impromptu dinner with Vision's boss and taking part in a talent show. This is a concept that is no doubt being carried over from that one scene in the beginning of Avengers Infinity War, where the couple was shown enjoying a tiny slice of marital bliss before all hell broke loose. But here it is taken to a whole new level. The showrunners and writers have really leaned into the stylistic trappings of the shows it takes its inspiration from, with everything from its striking black and white presentation to his usage of canned studio laughter to highlight his many jokes being evocative of that era of sitcoms. And the first 2 episodes are even funny enough to be considered effective sitcom material. But what really kept it captivating for me was the sense of mystery that served as an undercurrent during those first 2 episodes. That feeling that things are not exactly as they seem. In terms of performances, both Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany were instantly recognizable as their personas from the movies, with the former in particular getting to shine in a way that he never got to do in those films, showing a comedic side that was both promising and refreshing to see. But the true standout in my opinion was Kathryn Hahn, who plays Agnes, Wanda and Vision's rather inquisitive neighbor. She manages to infuse all her scenes with a larger-than-life energy, as she proves to be just as capable as the 2 leads. I am not exaggerating when I say that WandaVision is nothing like any of the other shows and movies we've gotten in the MCU thus far. Everything from the black and white presentation of the first 2 episodes to its strict adherence to the 50s era sitcom tropes stands in stark contrast of all that came before it. And as such, the sudden shift in style and tone might prove too glaring for some fans of the greater MCU, which is my way of saying the show might not be for everyone. But the fact that its events will be tying into the forthcoming Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, as well as the overall MCU, should give such fans enough incentive to power through. I'll give the opening 2 episodes a 7 out of 10. What did you think about the first 2 episodes of WandaVision? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll also be dropping reviews of both One Night in Miami and News of the World sometime during the week, so make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on if you don't want to miss those reviews as soon as they go up. And until the next one, this is Michael signing off.